These are 5 anime series that weren't just entertaining, they were life-changing. My name is Minhaaj of the Mino 6000 channel, a place where discussions take place on some of my passions. Mainly anime, gaming, and some of my hobbies sprinkled in there too. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 5. Dragon Ball. Just like everyone in their nan, Dragon Ball was my introduction to anime. Airing weekdays at 5 PM, we would drop everything we were doing at that moment, turn on the TV, and wonder if today is the day that Goku finally beats Frieza. Whether you were outside shooting marbles with your buddies, or a surgeon performing heart surgery, the adventures of Goku and the Z-Fighters, some things take precedence over others. Dragon Ball taught me 3 things: eat well, train hard, and sleep plenty. Shout out to you, Master Roshi. And I know this phrase gets said a lot, but the rivalry between Goku and Vegeta was enough to feed generations, and still is. And not to mention pushing oneself way past the limits in order to achieve a greater power. And the main lesson of it all, no matter how strong you become, there is always going to be someone far stronger than you out there. A lesson that can be easily applied to one's life. Number 4. Parasite the Maximum. Watching this anime as a teenager, man, it made me extremely uncomfortable. Well, for the right reason. It asks one simple question: what does it mean to be a human? Seeing Shinichi slowly lose himself to his emotions, and having to bring himself back from almost losing his humanity, and watching this during the years of my key development, man, it really resonated with me. Although presented as a horror, I'd argue it tackles the themes more about identity crisis more than anything else. It is without a doubt one of the best anime series I have ever seen. Number 3. Inuyasha. Now this anime is somewhat of a dark horse. It revolves around the story of a half-human, half-demon, struggling to find his place of belonging within the world. Inuyasha falls in love with a human, he gets betrayed by her, he closes his heart to ever loving again, and eventually falls in love with someone who finally accepts him for who he is. It is without a doubt one of my favorite anime love stories. And you won't find me being into a lot of that now. It's messy, emotional, and somewhat slow, which I'd argue is the point of it all. I know a lot of us have been screwed over before, and even betrayed, but finding that one special someone who loves and accepts you for who you are, man, is one of the most beautiful things ever, and truly something to aspire to. A warm shout out to my beautiful wife. Number 2. Great Teacher Onizuka. Now this is one of the funniest anime series I have ever seen. Behind all the comedy though, lies extremely powerful messages. It revolves around a former gangster named Onizuka, who changes his life around and becomes a school teacher. And quite frankly, he's not one to teach from the textbook. His lessons come straight from life experiences. Something our education system fails to teach. It proves that guidance does not come from perfection or grades. It comes from the experiences that shape who we are and who we become. And number 1, with a bullet. I know a lot of you guys have seen this coming, but it's One Piece. Now I know what you're thinking. One Piece has over 1,000 episodes and it drags too much. I can't get into it and the characters look weird. I don't know how you like that stuff or how we can watch that. It is the worst. One Piece isn't just an anime, it is a journey. Themes of freedom, friendships, and dreams. Watching the Straw Hats chase something that is far greater than themselves for hundreds of episodes, that changes something in you. The time given to every major character's backstory makes you truly appreciate what the author, Ichiro Oda, is trying to portray. And I also gotta give the world building of One Piece its props. There is no other anime that has this much of a grandiose world that actually feels lived in and vast. And also not many anime series are this long running with consistent storytelling. With its main character Luffy rebelling against the system that the world government has in place, it teaches a lesson of not to conform to normalities and to break away from the mold. It is why One Piece fans wait with bated breath for the day that Luffy finally becomes the king of the pirates and liberates the entire world. There is a reason why it has touched the hearts of many around the world and will continue to do so for generations to come. Heck, even some Japanese schools are already teaching One Piece in literature in the same vein as we were taught Shakespeare. That alone speaks volumes. So there you have it. 5 anime series that were not only life-changing to me, but resonated with me on a deeper level. And in all honesty, they hit very differently at different stages in my life. So if there are any other anime series that had a significant impact on you, do drop a comment down below and let me know. And to be honest with you, I am not 100% tuned into the modern anime scene. However, I would love to use this platform to document my journey through it all and share my opinions and thoughts with you. So if you do have any other recommendations that you want me to check out, do let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to give them a watch. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll be sure to be back with more videos real soon. Peace.
Super!